Samhain, or Halloween, is the death festival, marking the descent of winter. The leaves are falling from the trees now in drifts, and life is drawn away from the surface of the earth and deep into the earth. Life is now in the roots and the bulbs of plants which rest over the winter. The horned god, who was lord of life and the greenwood, has now truly taken his throne as lord of the underworld, the dread lord of shadows and comforter of souls. The earth prepares for sleep and draws energy inwards. This is a time for introspection, as we too draw our energy within and prepare for the winter. The earth is becoming cold and barren, and we see her as the Cailleach, the crone, the wise one. She is the dark mother who devours the god that she may give birth to him again. Her womb is also the tomb and the underworld, and the horned god thus resides within her womb over the winter months. Samhain is a time of transformation and inner work. It is also a sombre time of remembrance, when we remember and honour those who have died. The veil is thinnest between the worlds, and we call upon the spirits of the dead and invite them to feast with us on this, the feast of death. We call upon our ancestors and contact the ancient wisdom. It is a time of endings, but also a time of beginnings, as Samhain is a Celtic New Year's festival. Thus, we give up the past and look to the future. It is the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. Samhain is a good time for banishings and for sorting out unfinished business. At Samhain, we look back and take stock of the past year and contemplate what we have learned. Samhain is also the time to face our shadows, the darker sides of ourselves, that which is hidden or which we find difficult to accept within ourselves. We find no flowers blooming, yet the colours of nature are rich and warm. Samhain is also a harvest festival, but this time the harvest is of flesh. At this time, the excess livestock would be slaughtered and the meat preserved and stored to see people through the bleak winter months. As this is a time when we are close to death, when in the past, before central heating and plentiful supplies of food, many people would die during the winter, charms were made to ward off death. Jack-o'-lanterns or spirit lamps are created to lead the spirits of the dead astray and keep them from your house. The wind blows, Jack Frost makes pattern on our windows, and the mists rise. It is no wonder this season is one of mystery. For a simple ritual for Samhain, set up an altar as best you can, with seasonal vegetation if available. If you're artistic and have pens or pencils and paper available, you can draw decorations for the altar. Pine cones, ferns, apples. On the altar, place a glass of water or fruit juice and an incense stick. Sit quietly and breathe deeply, in and out to relax and focus, feeling your connection with the earth and nature. Visualise a sphere of peace and protection around you in the form of a soft white light. Call on the 4 elements in the 4 directions. In the east, asking for the blessings of the element of air, insight, clarity, and inner vision. In the south, ask for the blessings of the element of fire, energy and knowledge of the life force and cycle of life and death. In the West, ask for the blessings of the element of water, for understanding and the key to the unconscious. In the North, ask for the blessings of the element of earth, for stability and the stillness of mind needed for inner work. Call on the goddess as the Old One, the Wise One, the Cailleach of the winter. Call on the god as the Lord of Shadows, the Dark Lord. Say quietly to yourself, out of the spirals, out of the mist, out of the house of death, the Horned One rises. Out of sleep, out of stone, out of the womb, the Horned One rises. He cometh to lead the hunt, he cometh to lead the dance, he cometh to hold the land, till winter passes. Meditate on the Dark Goddess, the Dark Mother, as we move forward into the dark time of the year, and life has retreated into the body of the earth. Feel her engulf you and take you in. All becomes darkness as you're consumed by her. You find yourself spinning and falling until you land in a strange and dark realm. Here you must face your shadow, those things about yourself that you have pushed aside, aspects of yourself that you find difficult to accept. These you must face. You hear a whisper in the darkness through this strange realm, and a cloaked figure emerges from the darkness. He is silent, but he points. Where he points, other figures and scenes appear, scenes from your own life, or connected with you or your inner life in some way. Scenes appear and fade, each showing you something of yourself. Watch these and learn from them. When these scenes have stopped appearing, rest in the company of the Lord of Shadows. For he is also the Comforter, the giver of peace and rest. Chant softly. Hecate Ceridwen, dark mother, take me in. Hecate Ceridwen, let me be reborn. Hecate Ceridwen, dark mother, take me in. Hecate Ceridwen, let me be reborn. Feel yourself emerging once more, refreshed and renewed with new insight. Think about any things that you want to banish from your life. Think of a symbol to represent them, and visualize a symbol in your hands. Then wash your hands to wash them away, banishing those things from your life as you go forward into the dark part of the year. Make a toast to the goddess and god with a cup of water or juice and ask for their blessings. Thank the elements and the goddess and god and close the circle. Blessed be.